Hey everybody, my name is Carter Singleton and thank you so much for joining me for another episode of TPI Talk. We're here at Russell Medical today with Dr. Ryan Cowley, who is the wife and a fellow general surgeon here at Russell Medical of Dr. Knight that we interviewed last week. So we're so glad that she's here and is taking time out of her very, very busy day to speak to us. So Dr. Cowley, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, what made you choose medicine, and how you ended up here in Alexander City?
Sure, that's a lot. I grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, born and raised. I went to medical school in South Alabama, in Mobile, and then finished my residency at Baptist Health System in Birmingham. I became a doctor because I wanted to help people. It's kind of what I wanted to do my whole life. I really wasn't, other kids wanted to be teachers and firemen and policemen, and it was always a doctor for me. How I ended up in Alex City, it's kind of a long story, but we saw that there was a need here, and I grew up kind of coming to the lake as a child and just loved it, loved the community, and kind of jumped on it. So
yeah, absolutely, especially your passion for helping people and wanting to be a doctor to help not only a community that you grew up coming to that you can be there and help, but somewhere you can enjoy as well with the lake right down the road.
You can't beat the lake. I mean, it's gorgeous.
No, you can't. You sure can't. So what made you choose surgery? I know when doctors go to medical school that you rotate out through several different departments during medical school, and then you get to pick where your residency is, or it's chosen for you.
Yeah, we kind of rank it, and then they kind of tell us where we go. But surgery had always kind of been a focus for me, or something that was intriguing for me. My father's actually an orthopedic surgeon in Birmingham, and so I got exposed to the surgical aspect of medicine pretty early. But I didn't really decide until medical school. I tried to kind of weigh all my options and see kind of what fit my wants and kind of what I wanted to provide to the world. And surgery was it. There really wasn't anything else that I wanted to do. I like being able to help people, but I like to see tangible results really quickly. I'm kind of impatient that way, and somebody comes in with a gallbladder, they're really hurting, having a really hard time. It's really rewarding to me to be able to take their gallbladder out and they feel better almost immediately, and that's kind of part of my personality, I guess. But I just really like that I can actually see what I do, affect someone in a positive way quickly.
Yeah, hey, if your gallbladder has to come out or your appendix, that they almost had to take mine out one time when I was in middle school, and that was just a whole traumatic ordeal. Yeah. And it hurt, but hey, when you wake up and you feel better and you can go about your life, I mean, it's always good, and it's really good just for the community, like I said in last week's video, to have something like this so close to home, that you're not having to haul it 2 hours up the road.
And I think that was something for us that was a big draw. We obviously, both of us, my husband and I, want to help. That's why we became surgeons, and we saw a need here. For a while there hasn't been a full-time surgeon, somebody that's here in the community, living here, working and living amongst all the community here, and we really wanted to provide that for this area. I just love the people here, and I love the community as a whole, and this was just really a great place for us it just really worked out.
Yes, and the community's thankful for it as well. So kind of in pre-interview, when we were kind of sitting here talking, you mentioned you have dogs and a boat and enjoy going out on the lake. What's something fun you've gotten to do this summer other than just unpacking and trying to get settled here at Russell?
Unpacking is not fun. Yes, I do. We have 3 dogs, and they keep us on our toes. I really just love to be outside. I love to go for walks, jog, get out on paddleboard, kayak, and just really get on the boat. Spend time with friends and family. And that's really the coolest thing, just to be able to just get off of work, go put a bathing suit on, grab a drink, and go watch a sunset. I mean, who else gets to do that?
Not people that live in Birmingham.
I know.
If you're working at U of E, hey, you'd never get something like this just right in your backyard. what is a memory from maybe residency or medical school during your rotations, or even just since you've been practicing? What is a memory of a patient that was just really a profound experience for you? It could be funny, it could be sad, it could be heartwarming.
There have been so many different situations, memories, and things like that from patients and patients' family members over the years that I really can't just boil it down to one thing. But I will say that the most rewarding thing for me is to see patients and their family back in the office after surgery, after something emergent, and that where the family and the patient have really gone through a hard time, and maybe something that they would not have lived through had they not had that intervention. And it's so rewarding to me. Those are kind of the things that stick. To see them walking and living their lives again just fills me with such gratitude and such pride that that's something that I can provide for someone else.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing too about living and working in the community, and just having you and Dr. Knight here as established doctors. You guys are going to be here for the follow-up care.
We're going to see him in Walmart,
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see
him at the drugstore.
Coming in, getting your consult done for the surgery, having the surgery with you, and then also having the follow-ups after your surgery and your checkups. And just, I think that's really special, and that's another thing that just makes Alexander City just a great place to live. I mean, I chose to live here as well, and it's just how close-knit the whole community is, and how Russell Medical is just a good gathering place in the community. It's they do a really good job of bringing people in that want to be here and establishing permanence here within their staff.
I've really been kind of blown away by the community as a whole, just how involved everyone is in trying to make Alexander City, make it a better place, but keep it that way for people, to want to come back to after they graduate from college or whatever, and raise their children and grow and live here and then retire here. And Russell Medical does a very good job of kind of being involved in the community and helping to make this community the great community that it is.
I absolutely agree to that. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate you taking the time to come and sit down and chat with me.
So I enjoyed it.
Hopefully I'll run into you in Walmart.
Yeah, not on the operating room table. How about?
No. Hopefully no. Hopefully no appendix bursting, because I don't have one. But, well, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, my name is Carter Singleton, and this was TPI Talk. Thank you.